Hi.
Hello.
This is Blue Minds Think Alike. I don't know how the screen's processed because Wade's recording, so I'm not even going to bother pointing, but somewhere is a Lou.
Yasmin there.
Yasmin is there. Nope. Hold on. That's Lou
This is now turned into an episode of Play, Watch, Listen.
in the corner.
And you failed.
Fair enough.
We also have Wade.
Excuse me, my name is Satan.
Okay.
As I've been so
It is.
eloquently.
Or as Danny calls you.
Neil Druckmann.
That's about right.
Yeah. Also, we have Danny.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Sunny.
Oh,
Hey.
we've got gathered all of us here because, well, a few of us are previous DMs.
Mhm.
And one of us may be hoping to be a DM, Lou? Do you
What's
want
up,
to be a
fucker?
DM?
No, don't you hide
You
from
get
this
back.
motherfucker.
No.
Don't you
hide.
hide,
Get
Lou.
up.
You get
Get
back
up.
here.
Mayday,
Don't you hide
mayday.
yourself. I will fight you. You be a brave soul, Lou. You be a brave fucking soul.
You are a
take the
brave
confidence.
soldier.
No, I am talking now.
I believe in you.
You, Lou.
Sorry, you
listen to me.
interrupt me.
Lou, you are a brave soul. Okay, you're a strong motherfucker. You take confidence in that. All right, now, back to you.
Of course.
Thanks, Danny, for our public service announcement. Anyway, so I thought we could have a talk about our DM experiences and just like things we take into account when it comes to prepping a session, in other words, or just like prepping a one shot, or in my case, a 3-shot, which still needs to continue.
Shot.
Shot. Everybody!
What have I done?
You decided to go shot.
What?
And this is the reign of chaos. I thought you already knew this. You've only been on the show 3 fucking times now.
Anyway,
Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so let's start by going through prepping our stories. Because Wade has prepped a fuck ton of a fucking story, haven't you, you motherfucker?
define prep.
I'm
Cause-
so man.
No, because when I've DM'd, because I've also DM'd a few one-shots. I've even done a couple of one-shots for you guys, actually.
You did.
Yeah. Usually what I'll do for like a one-shot is like I'll find some like pre-established adventure or like a quick one-shot or something like that. For a long-form campaign, the word prepare oh boy. It's a lot of like, okay, I know what the current story arc is and kind of how a loose plan of how we're going to get there. But part of being a DM is not planning too much because, as I've just learned the hard way, your players will, not might, they will railroad everything.
Yes, because we
Okay.
smart cookies.
Yeah. So it's like in terms of preparation, like know what the story is,
Down again? Oh yeah, your campaign.
know what the story is, know what like things are supposed to happen, but don't like go too deep in specifics so that when those deviances occur, you'll be like, okay, this guy was trying to do this because this, but the players made this happen instead. It would make sense for him to react this way, type of thing.
So in a way, you have to have more than one way to go.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
More like
And no matter
different
what,
roads.
and no matter what, it's just pain in the end.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because remember when we did my vampire one shot? You guys one thing you guys were not meant to do was meet the wife.
Oh,
You were
the widow?
the widow. You were not meant to meet Astrid at all.
That's true. Yeah, I think you might mentioning that.
Yeah, you guys decided let's go see her, so I had to kind of come up with where would she be? Where would she be hidden?
And I had to, and I immediately tried to seduce her.
You immediately tried to seduce a widow.
Hey, what's wrong with trying to seduce a widow?
Well, she
Hey.
wasn't exactly a
That-
widow at that point yet.
Hey.
When they found her, she was technically still married because the one that was committing the killings and being an awful son of a bitch was her husband. Who'd gone crazy, wanting more power.
I was gonna quote Barney Stinson, but the context
Sounds
of
like
this doesn't make any
Silas.
sense.
So yeah, Wade tried to seduce a lot of people in that one shot.
And failed every single time.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did indeed. Because
Well,
you did not roll very well.
It may or
Didn't
may
I
not.
like derail your attempt at one point?
What?
You attempt to seduce someone and I derailed it.
Oh yeah, you did.
I also forgot I had magical powers. That might have been a part of it.
As a vampire, in Vampire the Masquerade, you do have powers. Use them.
I will be sure to know that for next time.
When I actually come up with the second one shot and actually put Danny in it. Anyway.
Yes.
Please.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
What about you, Danny? What's your experiences with kind of like concocting stories from when you run your one shot?
so I've only DM'd once, and that was for my two younger brothers. And that was like some weeks ago, which I need to DM again because goddamn, it's fun. But basically, the story was originally supposed to be like a bounty hunting mission, right? But the thing is, they've never really played D&D before, and I know they did, but and fucking shit, still waking up. Last night sucked, but it was supposed to be a bounty hunting mission, but because they don't know anything about improv or D&D, they just went fucking batshit crazy, and I had to run with it as much as I could, to the point to where they're investigating this person's house, and they're there with like two guards, right? But they end up killing the two guards and burying the bodies, and two witnesses come by and they see what's going on, and they have to kill the two witnesses and bury the bodies and somehow find a way to find the person that's killed this politician. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening?
So they
God.
became serial killers.
They basically became serial killers. They're supposed to be investigating a murder while committing murders in the middle of an investigation.
wow.
So they killed 4 people in total, and they had to bury them. I made them fucking roll stealth as they're burying the bodies in the back motherfucking yard of this person's house. They failed twice. That's where the two witnesses came. It was like, hey, you can't do that. Whack, they're dead.
My God.
And
I guess they derailed your plans.
they did. Eventually, like they managed to track where this guy is, and because one of them was had really good sense of smell, and killed them. Ended up killing my brother. He got his head taken off, and then I'm not even kidding. And then the other one, well, he managed to kill the person who killed the high politician or the fuck, right? But it was just nothing but chaos. They were picking fights with everyone. At some point,
God.
I was having my brother basically play a game, right? But he lost, and he fucking how do I put it? He picked a fight with two. Hold on. He picked a fight with two of the what do you call them, bouncers at this game,
Bouncers.
right? He
Yeah.
kicked their asses, but he just wanted to win. He felt like sore loose for losing, so he just picked a fight with people. So really, the way I describe this game to people is it's just improv, but a little bit more interactive.
There's a lot of improv, yeah.
I mean, I've run 2 one-shots before where I had to come up with I had to come up with a little story for when I did Robot Invasion. And there was this one character whose literal trait in the book is, oh, I forget what it is. It's because we
Have
made
you got
a
it
whole
written
meme
down?
around it. We made a whole meme around it. I'm just
What?
gonna find it because like this was the RPG.
The end of the world.
Revolt of the Machines.
Is it what like universe is it?
Sounds
Like
like the Terminator.
I was
Oh
about
my
to say
God.
it's like Terminator.
Kind of.
Wait. What? Why have you got a picture of Kate?
Oh god.
Not like we're already traumatized enough as your D&D
the-
group.
The more
Is that Kate?
Yep, that's Cade. That's Cade
The-
from the reveal trailer for Destiny
From-
Forsaken.
from Discount Halo. Me by the guy that said Halo.
Okay. Let's have a talk. I'm sorry, Yasmin, but I need to interrupt for a moment.
Oh, I'm finding this thing.
You know, it's
Fine.
not too late for me to just undo like last session and make it worse.
Listen,
I'm kidding.
please don't. I'm scared.
Please don't. Okay.
Um,
Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway,
There we go. I found it. So that we made a meme about it. It's called Extremely Attractive. So they were
Okay.
the social character, and because they were extremely attractive, they would basically just like be able to talk to anybody, just like listen, and everybody just be looking like.
nice.
They got their comeuppance when they got, I think, punched in the face when they tried to flirt with the robot's wife. I'm sorry, no. Flirt with the cyborg wife's husband. Yeah.
Sir?
So he got his comeuppance and he also got a second tap in the balls. No, it was a taser to the balls. It was a taser to the balls.
Oh, I was gonna say, he's really playing ball tag. Damn it.
7 tattoo.
How many points is a tase worth in ball tag?
I would say about 5 points because you literally like let them like. Yeah. So
become
that's
those
kind of like
pieces.
my thing on story. What about encounters for you guys?
encounters. Like planning out encounters.
Yeah. So obviously we encounter quite a lot of things.
Quite a lot of pain.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
I was gonna sing crawling in my skin, but okay, that works too.
Hey, it's a boulevard of broken dreams.
I know.
On the boulevard of broken dreams.
Wade, you're more knowledgeable on this than I am, so you go ahead.
Okay.
Twitchy.
Well, first off, granted, it hasn't happened like too extensively yet. I have plans for it to happen later. Not every encounter, quote unquote, has to be a combat encounter.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Like there are times when like rather than having to just brute force your way to the end of a hallway to unlock this vault or grab this relic, whatever, yada yada yada, it can instead be a sort of a social encounter. Like this happened a lot in Critical Role. You're at some fancy party and you have to go around and talk to people, gather information as much as you can. Those are like a social encounters type of things.
Yeah, my one shot was filled with the social encounters.
It was, yes, it was. And so it's a lot of like with social encounters, it's a lot of like kind of planning out, okay, why, like the thing that comes to mind is like a party or a masquerade ball or something. Okay, why is the party there? What are they hoping to do? How do they get it? If they're there to gather information, okay, who would gather that who would have that information? How would the characters learn who has this information, and who would lead them to that? So like you'd have to start with them maybe talking to different people, gathering like little bits and clues, like, oh, this person was acting weird last week around the same time of this murder. Okay, we'll go talk to that guy. Oh, it turns out he's not too shifty. He was being trained by this other person, type of thing, you know? There's no real combat involved. It's more of talking to people and you bounce around the place.
Yeah, because mine was mainly because first it was just like the mystery leading to the combat. That's kind of the pattern I go with. And like, because obviously you started interacting with Clara, and then it went to the actual inquiry with Bella. You went for an investigation. You were asking all these people, what the fuck is going on? Why does this evidence point to you? Kind of thing. And there was a lot of that before the big fight at the end of it, which always works out. I have sometimes there were fights in between. Like I'm still waiting on the day where I can bust out the bar fight.
Bust out like bar
I
fight.
love busting out the bar fights. The bar fights are essential.
I'm surprised.
Lou sent me a message at one point saying that he started one. And I felt so proud in that moment of you just saying,
wait,
yep, I started a bar fight. And I was like, yeah.
When did Lou start a bar fight?
It was in your old D&D game before we started ours. You weren't the DM.
Oh yeah,
Silas.
I had left that one, didn't I? I had left by that point, didn't I? No, wait, no.
No, you were in there.
Wait, was it the one where I like stomped on the guy's neck? Because I was at the. It took me like most of the entire combat just to enter initiative because I was at the other end of the building for whatever reason.
Yep.
That was fun, literally.
That was you.
Because like literally, I was whatever, like the party was in a bar for whatever reason, and like everyone was out front, and for some reason I was in the back. Combat started. It took me at least 3 rounds to make it to where the rest of the party was because I was so far away. But yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Bar fights are always fun. This literally every campaign starts in a bar.
Mine didn't. Mine started in the Coliseum.
Yours started in the Coliseum, that's true. But me and Veckan met at the bar at the Coliseum.
That's true.
You did meet at the Coliseum bar.
D&D games are basically just like sitcoms, but violent. Because those sitcoms always take place in a bar.
Yeah, because it was that point we had Flint.
Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
And Flint
has basically borrowed some money.
Flint borrowed some money from Veckan to gamble with.
Yeah.
And lost that money.
And for some reason, Veckan agreed to it.
And then I met him at the bar, just like, you got screwed over, didn't you?
That was also where you met Secret Gone for the first time.
Yeah, I flipped him off.
You did flip him off.
I hugely flipped him off and just went, "You're a bitch."
I remember this in a month.
What?
When fucking Wade said, "I'll remember that," I'm like, "Oh no."
No, I was saying that when like that was like Secret Guy saying, "Oh, just you wait."
No, I remember my most iconic line in that fucking the beginning of the campaign was, if you lose me this money, I'll cut off your balls. And I went to go find him. Like, hey, remember me?
You did. You went to go find him to cut off his balls.
Like, time to cut off your balls, man.
And then somehow we got thrown together, and I'm just this like sarcastic bitch, and then all of a sudden, there's things happening to me.
Well,
remember when Robin blasted me out of the bedroom door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ash was for some reason.
And over the balcony.
Yeah,
like
you got busted pretty hard.
Ash was for some reason hiding in the hotel, like for a reason I don't remember right now. Yort
She
knocked
was
on the door.
sleeping.
Yort knocked on the door.
She
Ash
was under
cast
the bed.
she cast Thunder Wave, which I
It's
rolled
under
for
that.
it. Yort took damage from Thunder Wave.
Mhm,
Got damaged from the door breaking off of its hinges.
mhm,
It slamming into him. He then
mhm,
got pushed back.
mhm,
Fell ass over tea kettle over the railing onto the
mhm,
table that the rest of the party was drinking at.
mhm, and just stayed
I was
there.
just like, oh, hi, Yort.
Okay.
Just
Pause.
stayed there and ate bacon.
Sorry.
May he rest in peace.
Quick pause. I have to go change my laundry really quick. I'm so sorry.
Cool.
In the meantime, Danny, you hadn't spoken about what you thought of encounters.
Okay, so basically how I planned my encounters was because again, my brothers had never really played before, so I was kind of like guiding them through it and what they should do and what's available. So I started off at a festival. I was sort of like, oh god damn, like a Renaissance festival where there's
Oh, yeah.
games and hookers and all that weird shit, right? And as I'm like, you could do this, you could do that. A Renaissance fair, yeah. You could do this, you could do that. You want to do this, and I basically just let them roam freely. And the plan was was always to have them like look for a serial killer, right? But I didn't intend for them to get fucking arrested.
Oh God.
Yeah, and so many of the encounters were caused because of them, because they were just like instigating violence and just picking fights with like the biggest person there, either getting their ass kicked or vice versa.
You can hear a lot.
Pretty much,
Reminds
yeah.
me of Keyleth getting arrested all the time in campaign 1.
Poor Keeler.
Poor Keyleth. Don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, poor Keyleth. But that's basically all the encounters I've really prepared or created. But so much of it, again, like say, it's improv. You got to run with it, and it's
Mhm.
going, okay, yes and, not yes no, to speak in a like pretentious theater nerd type way. It's while also trying to get these guys to where they need to be.
The improvisation is always over drinks,
Yes.
which is why the ceremonious tankard is on my new dice box.
Yes. Veckin is going to need a drink after after last week's session.
Yep, and him and Kaz are going to have a huge talk.
God damn it, not again.
Ford feels nearly deaded.
Yep.
Fort.
Because he had a hammer and he went, "Kuh, kuh, kuh."
Hey, I took off that bitch's head.
You
I
took
made
off his
jam
head.
out of her.
But you also almost teleported to another place, and if it wasn't for me holding you back.
Sorry, what part are we at right now?
We're talking about encounters right now. So I got to my one shot. I don't know. I haven't really done enough encounters to really like talk about it in detail the way Wade does. But again, the way I describe it is just improv like a motherfucker. Like things, if you want things to go your way, it's usually never going to go that way.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all I have to say on that.
Okay, so next thing to talk about is the investigations and connecting them to the story.
In like investigations, what do you mean exactly?
Like when you start to deep dive into a situation.
So like when the player goes and asks stuff.
About
that what you
certain
mean?
things. And then it connects to the story and where it leads to.
Like, how do you connect the player's actions to the story?
More or less.
Yeah.
The way I try to do it is present them with like several different story threads, like give them a wide range of choices to go from, and like kind of let them choose. And each of those threads, you have like, okay, this thread ties the main plot in this way. If they do this first, this will happen. If they do this other thing will happen.
So, like the way we derailed your campaign.
Well, that was
something.
like that's again with the whole part of the planning thing. You can't plan for everything.
Teleportation, bitch.
Yeah, simply
Didn't think of that one.
Bitch.
Didn't think of that one now, did you, motherfucker?
I did not expect. I honestly expect you guys to teleport to like if you. I was like, okay, they might teleport or they might just take the cart right away. If they want to teleport, I had thought you guys would just teleport to Frydor and ride from there. I for some reason didn't think you just okay. We'll just teleport straight to the city or to the town. Okay.
All right,
This
we can
is-
easily get back to Frydor and just get Io to take us back.
That is true.
Especially as a lot of comfort is going to be needed for Becken. A lot of comfort is going to be needed for Cass. Maybe even some little personality issues. And also just like a lot of conversations are going to be needed to be had.
With everyone, because apparently Kate is still alive, or whatever this is.
And I have
Go-
a demon called
Just
Brooke.
go to the nearest tavern and brothel and just bury your emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't
So-
think I'm flirting with you.
Fuck you, and fuck you, Wade.
What? Hey, all you have to do is roll a higher insight.
No, you have to
Listen,
say flirting, didn't you?
All right, I'm sorry. Where were we?
investigations.
Investigation,
Demon
yes.
article drug.
For mine, I literally just turned you guys into private investigators and you just went,
You
okay.
did.
And
For
that's kind of like the whole story. And like part 2, gonna be a very different story, let me tell you. And let's just say it gets personal.
Do I finally find true love?
no, Wade, you
No.
you just find an empty abyss.
That's my character's goal, is to find true love in her game.
There's no
All
such thing as
around
love. Love doesn't exist.
What is
Marriage
love?
marriage is a lie. It's a scam.
Don't listen, Holly. Don't listen.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I love you. Mwah.
I've
Continue.
come to talk with you again.
Anyway,
I've forgotten the lyrics, but I know the song sounds.
I swear to fucking God, Yasmin.
I know. What?
For
Improv.
For-
like Scotland.
for my one shot, it was just I just derailed like fucking crazy. Basically, Christ. Basically, what I had him do was, again, I looking for any sort of clues as to find the culprit of the culprit who committed this assassination, and I left like clues, and some of them very obvious. Again, it was my first time DMing and trying to get them to where I wanted them to go. But no matter what, even though they found all the clues and knew where someone was going to go, they still fucking managed to derail it with killing 2 of the guards and 2 civilians. So it's like, what, Wade?
it's like it's a good thing like that level of derailment happened like in a one shot, because it's like at some point that's gonna happen every DM, and like you need to know how to be able to improvise and like get them back on track to the story.
Yeah. But God, the fucking bodies they buried.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So my
Um,
other thing
okay.
is basically the thing as well, it applies in writing as well, to be honest, how you turn up the drama.
Wade!
Define. Okay,
You make
pause.
Wade not have
pause,
sex.
Pause. Define the word drama in this within this question.
Pain! You give us pain!
How do you give us pain? Allow me to tell you a thing. You know what? Actually,
I already
won't.
want to mute him.
But,
How
nope,
many
I won't.
times
I'll
How
let
many
this guy do
times-
it.
How many times did you play The Last of Us Part 2, Wade, before you fucking did our campaign?
Before I play our campaign, when did we start?
We
Playing.
started in 2020.
No, we started in 2021. The one shots were in 2020.
No, the casual campaign started in sometime around like October of 2020. The one shots were like a couple weeks prior.
The server was
No, they weren't.
created.
Am I right?
November, I met you guys.
Oh, I think we met like way prior to that.
No, we met in November of 2020. Then we did the one shots in December of 2020. Then we started the campaign officially in January 2021.
Wade,
Hold on, I'm looking at this
Wade,
now.
am I fucking stupid?
I mean, I'm not gonna.
I've only known you guys for about a year and a half.
I'm confused.
Wait, I know I'm fucking stupid, man. But please tell me I'm not wrong.
You're wrong.
Hold on, I'm
I
trying
love
to
how you're all
I'm
just
trying to
looking this
scroll.
up.
I'm scrolling in the server like.
Because the one shot we did on the one shot we did for a live stream we did on Boxing Day.
Okay. It was in like early 2021 because, yeah, that we started the campaign.
Thank
That
you.
was the start of the campaign. All right, well, I'm fucking retarded, guys.
You're fine.
I'm sorry, I knew when we met.
That we had started the
You
campaign
clearly don't remember when we met.
in like early.
Well, yeah, I don't remember, but that's because I was.
You cut out.
Did someone just
Mute
mute?
him.
I did not mute them.
I didn't mute him.
I did. I muted myself.
Oh, right.
Danny.
I censored myself.
It's fine.
No,
But
you
if you-
don't need to censor yourself here. It's
But
chaos
if you
and
can read the lips, please don't send anything to me.
Oh, it was that kind of bad.
I don't need any sympathy.
Was it a see you next Tuesday?
I survived.
Okay.
Sadly.
Anyway, turning up the drama, DM. What have you got to say for yourself, Wade? The amount of times I've gotten so mad at you about Cass, and every time he called you Neil Druckmann or
Okay.
Hideo Kojima.
Wait, I have one word for you.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Wait,
Yacht.
what's loose one word? Yep.
Yeah. How do? Okay. First off, I wasn't thinking of York in that moment. I was thinking
How
of the.
dare?
Okay.
See? How dare?
I won't lie. Like, okay, that one wasn't even intentional.
Sorry, I'm trying to kiss Holly.
Okay.
No, it wasn't intentional, but Veckin was.
Yes.
Holy shit, dude! I'm not. I'm
Wait,
scared.
you were trying to actually kill Veckin?
I was. I get no. I was like, okay, this is what the enemies are trying. This is like kind of like what in
I
terms of
think
like
Wade just gave it
improvisation and
away.
stuff like that. I did not know. I said, okay, this is what the enemies are trying to do.
I'm trying to fight him.
I made like
trying to-
I set up a
wait.
scenario
He killed you.
where Lou's
You did?
camera's frozen.
He
It's
killed
not.
you.
Okay, well it was for a moment, but like I set up this now. Okay, this is what the enemies are trying to do. I like okay, this is the ways that they could do it. I gave them ample opportunities to fix stuff. I knew going in that it was that like especially with Cade being there, it was not going to be a kill everyone encounter because you guys were not going to be able to kill Cade. He
Wait.
still
Were you gonna kill Ford?
no. You just
Cass-
happened to be the
Cass
guy who
was
went off
almost-
alone while
Cass
there was
almost taken away.
Ford. You were just Ford was just the one that went off on his own while there was a sneaky cat assassin running about the area that wants to inflict pain on you all.
Lou's clearly never seen a horror movie before.
Here's the thing, though. Cass never met the cat lady, so her turning up. I was just
Neither
like,
did
I don't know who the fuck you are. Blast you out of my way.
You knew that was the person that killed Yor. You just hadn't seen them in person.
Oh,
I like to the party. I like to.
I didn't hear the conversation. Nobody in the party reiterated it to me. I just knew there was a cat lady and she was taunting Becken. That's all I knew.
Okay.
Real shit.
Yeah, I hardly knew nothing. Again.
But so where are we? Drama, yes.
Yes.
Well, it helps if like deep down you're a slight sadist.
Less.
How I turn out the drama though is I get like a lot of inspiration for a lot of these things from like games and movies. Clearly. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. How do I? Okay, does one of you want to talk while I think of how to put this into words?
Basically,
Okay,
you buckied me.
Yes, I turned you into
Buckied me.
I turned you into Bucky.
You turned John Constantine's female alternate into Bucky.
Yes, I did.
You turned Veckin into
Batman.
Jason.
I tried to turn Veckin into Anakin Skywalker and failed.
Because he became Jason Todd.
I became
You
Jason
turned
Todd.
yours into jam.
Okay, first off, Yor did not get turned into jam.
He got turned to dust.
You stabbed him enough.
I stabbed him 8 times, okay? Technically once, but there were 8
fine.
punches.
You made him a pin cushion.
That's true. Technically, even though technically only one physical blade was stabbed, you still suffered 8 stab wounds. Because magic
Son of a
dagger.
bitch.
He has magic daggers. What else have I done?
You killed my best friend.
I did do that.
You're my drinking buddy.
You nearly
Still,
killed Cass's
what's the difference between a best friend and a drinking buddy?
Because I've known Jeffrey since I was a fucking kid.
Okay, I thought you meant somebody else, not Jeffrey. I'm sorry. I thought you meant
You're my second best friend. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I should be the second best friend.
Yasmin, I'm fucking kidding, bro. Jesus.
Yeah. I turned this guy into dust. That's nothing I did.
You turned that guy into. You turned Kate into dust. You killed Jeffrey. You killed Yort. You turned Cassandra into motherfucking Bucky Barnes mixed with John motherfucking.
Except she's not Bucky Barnes
Constantine.
anymore. She's cured.
Sure.
Not anymore. Now she's having PTSD.
Yep, she's in PTSD mode. PTSD is not a Bucky thing. I mean, it is a Bucky thing, but it's also a Constantine thing.
I don't know what the fuck you did with Ash, but now she's setting shit on fire.
She's an arsonist.
Before
true.
She got to smash the queen.
But yeah, hey. In
That's the
exchange for
only.
I was happy we ended on that note.
Only fucking high note that we've had in this entire goddamn campaign. It's just been nothing but misery.
Because someone finally got some.
The moment someone got laid.
Nothing.
The moment someone got laid was the moment a character was this close to death.
you have to understand.
Cass,
Oh, you almost killed Dahlia.
I did almost turn Dahlia into a runner. That did almost happen. Okay, let's think. Which character hasn't almost died?
You set my village on fire.
What?
You had the living dead raid my village at some point.
Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, you've tried to kill everybody.
I have.
There's no one you've almost not killed. Actually, Ash survived pretty well.
That's because
Ash has
Oh.
been disappearing. She knows
Here's
how
the
to
thing.
go.
Here's the thing.
What else happened?
With Ash's backstory,
Don't spoil it,
I'm not going to.
but I know it's pretty fucked.
When Robin first gave me Ash's backstory, I was like, fuck, this is dark.
Can I derail this and see? Look at how comfy Holly looks.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, that's cute. But we're
But
still
yeah.
talking about pain.
I gave Wade a slice of revenge by basically because the way he has to feed is
Who
where he
sucks?
has to have consensual sex.
He needs to get some pussy.
He had none. He
Hey.
had none.
Wait, he needs to get
It's-
some he needs to get some vamp pussy.
Excuse me, my character is bisexual.
Some pussy and dick. I don't know, man. Whatever the fuck you like.
What?
Some vamp pussy and some vamp dick. I don't know.
Please don't ever say those words again.
No.
Anyway.
You know the power I hold over your fate, good sir.
Yeah, I should shut the
Delilah and
But yeah,
Oh.
drama is fun to create,
But-
but it's also torturous because two of our characters now have PTSD.
3 now.
3.
Wait, which ones
I
is
was
it?
including Beckon in that too. It was Cass and Beckon.
No,
Who's
also
the third?
Claude is now
Ash.
paranoid that someone is trying to kill him.
Ash, I'm assuming.
Oh, I
So
just thought
all of us.
of another way to cause drama that I can't say out loud. Lou, that message I gave you last session. You guys don't know what I sent Lou. I'm excited to see how.
I have a vague idea.
I'm sorry.
I have a vague idea, but I'm not
I-
gonna say.
Look at him.
Bet.
Look
Okay,
at him.
message me what you think it is, and I bet
No,
you're
I'm
wrong.
not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Do it,
Ugh.
Moving on.
child.
Oh, he muted himself.
Yes?
You just
Okay.
said child.
I said child. Just do it.
No, you can't force me to do anything. You may be older than me, but don't you dare call me child ever again, or you're fired.
I don't think he was calling you child.
No,
Oh,
I
he was
was.
calling me child.
In the next session,
Coming next time on The Adventure. Oh,
The Adventures of the TPK. I'm sorry, what?
I swear to God, if you create the Berserk equivalent of a character that betrays us in the end, I'm just gonna cry.
I'm hoping nobody betrays us.
See, Holly's
If-
hiding now.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I think.
Holly. Holly. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi.
Okay.
But yeah, just as a little
You can
bonus,
wait.
just because I like to throw a bit of fun into it, and it's not basically anything to do with DMing or anything. Classes we love.
Barbarian.
Yeah. Lou's a barbarian for life.
I do want a proper chance to be the bard. I do want a proper chance to be a bard.
Well, you are. You are a
In
bard.
Robin's, yeah, but
Yeah.
we've paused that for a while, and I don't know what she's going to do with it yet.
Oh, I was enjoying being a halfling rogue.
I was
Assassin.
enjoying. I was also enjoying being a gay elf. So
I know, I loved your. Yeah.
I'll admit that.
That was
You
funny.
guys- I'll say this, like, I wish, like I hope we either get to like continue that campaign, or like I get to use the character with Robin as the DM, because I specifically designed that character to be DM'd by Robin, who I'll tell you right now, if there was one person who is probably better at inflicting pain than I am, it's Robin. Trust me.
Correct. I mean, I'm good at it too.
True.
I haven't gotten the chance to inflict pain yet because I'm a pussy.
Well, we'll
Fine.
get you to do a one shot at some point.
Ah!
But classes we love. I don't
Um,
know honestly if I have like a quote unquote favorite class.
Like, I love being a warlock at the moment, but the only thing is obviously the spell slots. But
That is
at
true.
least at every short rest, I can easily recover them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but plus we're still only a low level.
Not
Yeah, we are,
that low. You guys are level 7.
Very
Highest
low.
level is 20.
You're a
Hmm.
third of the way there.
Yeah, he does have a point. We are a third of the way there.
Yeah.
I
Okay, I'll
I've
go
al-
back to sleep now.
because I really only played as a ranger. Like I've only played my real character in Robin's campaign like twice, and I didn't get a chance to do all the sneaky deaky shit. But I really enjoy being a ranger, which is sort of stigmatized in the D&D community. I don't know why. But
Anyway,
it's
should a ranger get an animal?
we
The
get hunter.
Beastmaster
We
does.
yeah. I think we
Beastmaster
get
like
like
us. He's a Gloomstalker, which gets him a bunch of other like things.
yeah,
Fair enough.
which makes
Yeah, I
sense
have
because
sprinkle.
my armor is supposed to be like all black and whatnot. Again, I designed Vecin to be like the medieval fantasy equivalent of the Batman, but without the cowl.
You have Sprinkle. I got Grog.
I
Yeah.
have
My demon
actually,
otter.
no,
All he
actually,
does is
no,
lick my face.
I have Anna. I have well, technically I don't, but she's alive
That is
for
true.
now. For now.
We ended immediately after combat.
Yeah, because we were.
Yeah,
was
because
3
it
a.m. in
was
the
what?
morning.
4
It was
o'clock
a
in the
while.
morning?
It was a moment.
And I woke up 2 hours, maybe 3 hours and a half later to go to work, and I got swarmed with people. Went back, came back after work, went to sleep. Exhaustion kicked in, so I didn't wake up until I was almost late for work the next day.
Well, shit.
I was that close, but then the taxi service came through for me, and I was 5 minutes early. So. Yeah.
Can hear this.
I'd say so far from my basic extent like knowledge of D&D, my favorite classes would be again like ranger, rogue. That's about it. I've only ever played those two.
I'm the favorite of the magical.
Guardian Leviosa.
Heavy hitters and fighter.
Because I've said this before. Like, I don't know why I can imagine it, but I can imagine Cass and Percy, if they ever met in any kind of circumstance, they would be killer.
It would
as a
be.
team.
Really? You sure not the fucking angsty ridden Vecin?
No. When you think about Percy and Cass.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I can see it.
It would be such a good team, but it'll never
That's
happen.
true.
You just see like out of
What do you
nowhere.
mean it'll never happen? You never know.
You
Wade
just
might
see out of nowhere.
introduce
Taliesin and Jaffe.
the characters in the game.
Somehow books Taliesin and Jaffe. Welcome to Whitestone. Oh.
Like,
I think it.
you guys are in front of a mountain made of a bunch of white stone.
Wow. Tourist attraction.
And that's how I not so subtly introduce you in Whitestone. But then I just bring in Taliesin Jaffe as a guest.
If only you had that power, which you don't.
As far as you're aware.
That'd be so cool.
I have all the power in Blue Mines. Thank you very much.
And I'm a loser.
I have crippling depression.
Oh, God.
I am suicidally depressed.
Okay.
I want to give you a hug.
Moving on.
Anyway,
Yes.
that's kind of all my things. So that's pretty much it.
For the episode?
Yeah.
That was quicker than I thought it would be.
That's what she said.
You say that and we're almost at 9 p.m. We've been doing
That is true.
Thank
Yeah.
you for teaching me.
Yeah, maybe Lou can have the confidence to get in that DM chair one day.
So Lou, you're
What if
DMing
you would?
tomorrow. You're DMing tomorrow, Lou.
I'm working tomorrow.
You're DMing on Friday.
Friday, potentially.
You
You don't have to, buddy.
We will help you get in that chair one day.
No, you have to. I'm gonna make you do it. I'll fly to the UK myself.
Can
sit
you
you in a
afford
chair.
to fly to the UK at the moment?
No, I'm poor and I'm Mexican.
That just broke my heart.
The only other country I can afford to go to is Mexico.
We will get you to the UK and you can stay with us. Especially as I need a housemate.
What do you think? I'm made of money? Yeah.
You'd want a better job, and the UK might have some.
In the film industry?
If you went to London or Manchester, possibly.
Okay.
Or started one in another part of the country.
A Mexican going to London to make films.
All right, then.
Come to Wimbledon.
Anyhow, thank you so much for being here, Danny and Wade.
Yeah.
Ah!
You have taught my Bluey a lot. So he can learn about creating stories, and I hope that's brought up your confidence, Bluey. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching as well. If you want to see more content, whether it's fuck's sake, whether it's an actual Blue Minds episode, whether it's a gaming episode, whether it's one of the episodes of Blue playing The Last of Us, they are very harrowing. Whether it's Wade playing whatever the fuck he's playing next, whether it's me playing Sims, whether it's a Blue Minds review, then please hit that subscribe button. That'd be lovely.
And
Don't forget to Lou.
Ring the bell.
Ding, 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 ding.
ding.
Jesus loves you.
On that note,
Hashtag
bye, guys.
blasphemy.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.